Ghost of Tsushima.
Will look to us for protection.
Oh, what the hell? Why is the chat not working again?
Things are clear. No retreat.
Hey, Mike, what's going on? So I've been sitting and thinking. Thinking about what? Nathan might be onto something. I might have to buy every Gilson B. Pontes game on PS4 and 100% them. What is wrong with you two? Why are you guys such gluttons for punishment? Why would you want to spend over $100 on fucking just apps, the scourge of the internet? You guys are just gluttons for punishment. Oh, hey, how's it going, King Sierras? How you doing, Unbound God? See, that's the thing. That's the very thing. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you want to buy that? I knew you'd react that way, which is why I want to do it. What? So that I'll react? I'll just stop reacting. I know Nathan's insane. I didn't know you were, too. Doing good myself, just doing a special challenge on Pokemon Shield. What's the challenge? What's the challenge? I'm very curious.
If they win, this is just the beginning.
I'm gonna go free some villages while I talk it out with you guys instead of going through the story. I'm using only cat Pokemon. Well, there's not too many of those, and naming them after characters from the Warrior Cats books. Okay, okay. Like the Samurai Pizza Cats, or something I'm not aware of? Well, that, and if Nathan has to suffer, I should suffer with him, because we are going to hell together. Better start enjoying that fire. Oh my god. You know there are good games, right? Good games do exist. Cat Pokemon. God, there's probably only a couple of handfuls of those. And probably only 3/4 of them are in Scarlet and Violet. That's a very limited pool. Very strange challenge indeed. More power to you. Breath of the Wild is pretty damn good. Yeah. Yeah, it was. It really was. I still haven't even come close to finishing it. I'm saving it for a rainy day. Right now I'm actually working on Link's Awakening, if you can believe it. I actually picked up... I had a save file from back when I was even younger than you on my Game Boy cartridge. and I have it to this day. There's a save file that is almost completely done, and I got to the second from last dungeon. Well, the very last dungeon before the end game dungeon. And then I got stuck. And I put the game away and got distracted with Pokemon or something else. And then I said I'm going to come back to it another time. And then I get distracted with Final Fantasy XI Online and a bunch of other things. Bottom line is I never came back to it. And I did eventually figure out what I got stuck on. And I'm like, I'm going to go back to it and I'm going to use that solution. Well, I tried a couple of times. I loaded up the save file. And I'm like, where the hell am I? It's like when you load the save, that meme where you load a save file for the first time in years, and it's just, you're like a fully clad armored knight, and you're in the middle of the ocean on the sea floor, and there's sharks swimming around you, and you go, LOL, where am I? That's basically where I was, and I was like, I don't even know how to get to the dungeon I was stuck on. What the hell is wrong with me? So, that was my problem. So, I just gave up. So, finally, couple weeks back, I decided I'm finally going to sit down and actually do it. Now, first I started a new file, and I did a couple of dungeons, and I was like, let me load the old save file from when I was a kid, and let me see if I can try it this time. And I did, and I figured it out, and now I know where I'm going, and I finished the dungeon, and now I'm on the very last dungeon, and I'm going to finish this game save file 25 years in the making. This is the longest I've ever sat on a save file without finishing it. The absolute longest. Litten, Galarian, Meowth, Kanto and Meowth, Alolan Meowth, oh god, half your team's Meowth, Shinx, I don't know if I would consider Shinx a cat, but alright, we can stretch it. Espeon, okay, no, the Eevee line are foxes, I'm sorry, they're not cats. Esper, okay, fair. Definitely a cat, yes. Purloin, yep. Sligo, more of a lion, but okay. And Zero, what is it? What was that last one? Zero Aura, the electric mythical from Gen 7. Is he a cat? I'm not sure. I'll defer to you on that one. But Eevee, the whole Eevee line is definitely not a cat. That much I can tell you for sure. And I'm not sure about Shinx. That one's up in the air. I feel like that would be more of a lion. And yeah, and Sligo, definitely a lion. But if you want to stretch it to the cat family, then alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I will give you that then. The cat family is perfectly acceptable. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh, goodness gracious. I went to my local game store today, and I saw a copy of Pokemon Blue for the original Game Boy. Ooh, dear. Hi, buddy. What's going on? And the label on it with Blastoise on the front was half completely ripped off. And it was they price tagged it for $75. And I thought to myself, bitch, if that label was fully intact, I would hesitate to give you $15 for that. Do you have any idea how many copies of that are out there? And you want to charge me how much for a game that can be emulated on a freaking thermostat? No. But it made me think about my game collection and literally how much money I'm sitting on. My current game collection sits at 3,250 games. Listening to a lot more 78MP singles recently. Found out there was this one guy with his name Ben Selvin. Gonna buy a few of his old records. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. It's always good to find new music. God, why is this guy still suspicious? Bitch, I will ride completely away and then reapproach if I have to. Fine. I'm leaving. Bye. God, what the hell? How far away do I have to get before he's like, alright, he's probably gone. Alright, thank you. $78s, huh? I'm gonna free this village. I will make sure that these bastards suffer for the injustice they have brought upon my Japanese brethren. They're holding it. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Nope, 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 nope. Kay Kaiser, Glenn Miller, Russ Morgan, Ben Selvin. The list goes. I don't know a single one of those names. I'm sorry, but I'm happy you're happy. Shit. Dude, a copy of Ren and Stimpy for the Super Nintendo was $230. I saw that at the store. I was like, okay, that's not a game I expected to be that expensive. Yeah, I would imagine so. Listen, Nathan, I'm surprised he even finished one game, even platinumed one. If he manages to beat even another one, I would be very surprised. But I don't think he's going to get all of them, especially considering one of them is a game with like 15 of those monstrous beasts just walking around, and you have to kill all of them in one sitting, I think. Meanwhile, with the V-Sync being completely off. Oh no, I think my wife is home. Oh yeah, she must be home. Dog's wagging her tail. Jeez. Well, hello. Hello. What's up? I picked up Rugrats Travel in Time. I picked up Rugrats Travel in Time for Game Boy Color.
Oh, you went to J Street?
Yeah. I also picked up Animaniacs and Genesis, and that was pretty much the extent of their entire freaking affordable cartridge collection. Ren and Stimpy on Super Nintendo is $230. I got Animaniacs and Genesis, and then I got Splinter Cell on 360, and I got Red Dead on Switch. Hello, Babu. Hello, Babu. I was just watching our proposal video again.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. You're on stream.
Oh, it's fine. I'm clothed.
Smile, your uncandid camera. She has been fed, but she has not gone out.
Okay.
So let's ride.
And in it, she is a pint-sized little doggy. Because we'd only owned her for about a month. Oh, I figured it out yesterday. I need to start gambling. Why? Why do you need to start gambling? The hell's wrong with you? Uh-oh. Oh, stop being a drama queen. Just die. Jesus Christ. Stop. You were still leaking blood. What the hell?
Can I have a slice of pizza?
If you figure out what the carbs are.
I thought you said if it was from Domino's, I can have a slice.
Does that look like Domino's to you? And I never said that. I said that particular pizza from that particular day from Domino's was okay.
How do I figure this out then?
I'm going to let you figure that out.
Well, where did you get it from?
If you look at the fucking box, why am I doing your job for you? It's not pan. That is stuffed crust. So you got to look up stuffed crust pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. I have such a terrible luck of the draw with women that it's practically hopeless. So the way I figure it, if my luck with women is so bad, maybe I should start gambling, and maybe my luck is high in it and become rich quick. Yeah, it seems like ironclad logic to me. And by that I mean you're going to be mamboing your way to the poorhouse.
So it says
Stuffed crust.
Pizza Hut pepperoni lovers pizza stuffed crust, 8 slices, contains 33.2 carbs.
Per slice.
It doesn't say per slice.
Okay, then you're not looking it up right, because that's not a 33 carb pie. That would be ridiculous.
You're better at finding this information.
Honey, I'm not better. I'm just being... You just got to be intelligent about it. You can't just Google it and take what Google says. Google is not Pizza Hut. You got to take Pizza Hut's website. They know more about their food than anyone else. Stop fucking Googling things when you know the exact location where you got everything. Look, I found a fucking PDF. It took me 5 seconds. Large, stuffed crust pizza, pepperoni. Carbohydrates. 39 carbs a slice.
Jesus.
There you go. And I guarantee for the pan pizza underneath it's more.
You think a pan is more
Yes.
than stuffed crust?
Yes. 100%.
What if I don't eat the crust?
If you don't eat the crust, you're not allowed to eat the pizza. How's that? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't be good with women and good at gambling. James Bond would fucking severely disagree. So why did it end so early?
Oh, I left.
Why?
I was tired.
Okay. We need to take a good hard look at your medication. Because you are suddenly getting tired for no reason.
Well, honey, you know why I'm tired today because I didn't sleep very well last night.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Your sleep schedule is off. That just makes it all the more reason to look into it. That's why, wait, James Bond was Hollywood. That's why he was good with women and good at gambling. It's not realistic, Keck. Alright, fair enough. But you know that James Bond was based on real men. Not a real man, but there are real men like him. Damn it. Ugh. Yeah, they're pimps. Those bosses can count cards. Okay, you do know that learning to count cards is actually not that hard, believe it or not. And it's not illegal. So there's actually YouTube tutorials on how to count cards. And it actually isn't even cheating. It's literally just giving you like a 1% or 2% extra advantage against the house. You're still going to lose almost half the time, but you're going to lose slightly less, and that means you are guaranteed to win in the long run. It is possible to count cards for anybody. Anybody can do it. It's not hard. You don't have to be super smart. I saw a really cool YouTube video, like a tutorial on how to do it. If I cared enough to pay attention, I definitely would have learned. Honey, I saw a copy of Pokemon Blue. Just the cartridge. No box, no instructions. The label was halfway torn off. Not so much Blastoise as it was just toys on the front. $75. I'm thinking, bitch, you want $75 for that piece of shit? I'd be hesitant to give you $15. And that means I'm sitting on a fucking gold mine right now. My grandmother thinks her dad could do it, but he never said he could or couldn't. That goes for anything, really. Yeah. Grandparents are weird. I know, since it's just you and me, Mike, I can tell you a story that my mother told me about her dad. So back then, things were. I've been getting into chemistry in my free time. Oh, that's super cool. Chemistry is always nice. Um, how badly do you want to learn it? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, so my mother's father, I never met him because he died before I was born. But he was a character, from what I understand. And back in those days when she was a child, things were, let's say, racially tense. To put it mildly, it was the 60s. People were sending attack dogs and fire hoses on black people, you know. Um, and language was not quite as restricted back then. So if he had some road rage or something, it didn't matter who the other person was, like who it was that was angering him. He said he had this old pipe with like wires and stuff hanging out of it that he stowed underneath the passenger side of the front of the vehicle, of underneath the chair, underneath the seat. And he'd get mad and he goes, "Amy, get my end beater. Give me my end beater." He wouldn't hit anybody. He'd just wave it around like he was going to hit somebody. Oh. Ooh, iron. I did this to you. Hey, wife. Will you marry me? Cool. That's not your wife. That's your son. You're her son. I I went to a family gathering recently, Mike, and it's not the first time this happened to me, but like I claimed that I'm married to Rachel. It's like, "You're not married. No, you're not." I'm like, "Well, who the hell do you think I am?" It's like, "You're her son." Because I look so young and immature. Yeah, I'm Rachel's son. I'm older than she is.
Oh, I got a one up today.
Oh, yeah?
So, I forget how the conversation came about, but we were talking about, like, I don't know, like maturity or something. And one of the guys that plays with us, his name is Jerry.
Okay.
Friend. sorry, Chris. When it comes to in terms of maturity, your sister's got you beat.
Well, no shit. And that's the end of the story. You're just sitting there going, oh, funny.
No, it was just nice. You know, to get recognition like that.
Maturity's overrated. I think it's an insult.
I'm going to bed.
I'm about to do a 20-minute guitar solo. Ready? Ready? Freebird.
He's just gonna leave this pizza over here?
I'm probably gonna put it away, but if you want to, since you're already up, you can put those back in the fridge just as they are.
No, no.
Literally can slide them right into the fridge. No need for preparation.
No.
Okay. Just make sure you shut the lid on that top one. It's a little bit stupid. Oh, and I got bread. Yeah. So, as beautiful as this game is and hyper-realistic, there is one way I can ruin it. Ready? So there's this animation that you can do where you grab your arrows and stuff like this. It's really nice, right? But I also notice as soon as you put it away, you don't actually put it away. It just kind of appears back there. So, wait. I can make it worse. Ready? Ready? But it gets better. Ready? I can walk just like this. Studying chemistry as a hobby and didn't even get to go to school and take that class. Oh, it's actually a really fascinating class, especially if you have a teacher who doesn't take no shit like my teacher. I forget what his name was, but oh man, he was famous for having a stone cold personality. Ow. So, I'll never forget. So, we are in class. It is 8 a.m. The last thing on earth anyone in that class wants to be doing is studying chemistry. He's doing a lecture. It's got to be our senior year. It's too far unknowledgeable to start to even consider doing at-home experiments. No, don't do experiments. Just read about it. It's great. So, he is asking a question during the lecture. I think it was about physics. It must have been about physics. Something about, like, what happens when inertia hits something else. I don't know. Whatever it was. But he was asking this question, and no one was answering. Everyone was dead silent. He looks around. He asks the question again. No response. Finally, he gets fed up. He slaps his hand on the desk and goes, "Fat kid on the seesaw, what happens?" I will never fucking forget. Then there was another time. There was this other time. You had to be there. But it was a detention, I think. I think I was just saying, it was either detention or we were taking a test or something. Very quiet. Everyone's focusing really hard. Except this one kid who's just basically asleep at his desk. He's a troublemaker. He's a bad student. He doesn't get good grades. And he comes over with these fucking books. Now, you know, these hardcover books from school. You drop these motherfuckers onto a flat surface. It's going to startle somebody. But he's sleeping. And the desks are situated in a way where there's always two, and you don't necessarily always have someone next to you. Sometimes, usually, it's an empty desk, so it's two people, one person to two desks a lot. Not for everybody, but for a lot of people. And he comes up, and he drops maybe two books, two thick textbooks stacked on top of each other on this desk. This kid, I shit you not, woke up in such a fury. He fucking whipped to life, and it was almost like he got hit by a Dragon Ball attack, because his shit in his chair skidded back about fucking 12 feet. The chair just went, "Arr!" He pushed in his chair. He was so startled. He went in the back of his chair, and he just got pushed back and skidded along the ground in his chair, probably about 5 or 6 feet. And he looked at the teacher. The teacher looked at him. No words were exchanged. The teacher just slowly walked back to his desk and sat down. And that was everything. Okay, now, Mike. He wanted his ass to wake up. We had a good school district, very good school district. That guy was irreplaceable. You want me to put on some Eric Andre on the screen there for you so I can get copyright strikes? Can we copy strike PewDiePie? And that's it. I have freed the town. Hello, Babu. Babushka, I love you. You're a bear. Good, Kage. New technique point earned. No, thank you. Keck. It's a very nice night. Went out to the mall, came back with 4 new games, and then I got a couple of pizzas, sat my ass down, watched TV, drank soda. Now I'm playing video games in a very calm environment. Today's a good night. Bird. I also had Orange Julius while I was there. This guy who I saw at the used game store, he brought in so much stuff, and all of it was in mega pristine condition, including a Game Gear and tons of really well preserved Game Boy, Sega Genesis, and SNES games. Crazy good condition. Do you still plan on getting every N64 game in complete box condition? You still plan to send me a copy of Mystical Ninja? Complete in box? Hell yeah, I remember that. Dun 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 dunk dunk. Lucy, you're being a good girl. You're a good girl.
Treat your weapon like an extinct.
Lord Sakai, you have done well.
Thanks to your efforts, we have an army to reclaim my castle.
I told you Yuna would come through.
I'm already arranging her payment. The Shogun's reinforcements will be here soon. Before they arrive, we must resolve a new problem. My scouts intercepted orders from the Khan, addressed to Ryuzo. His mercenaries are poised to strike our flank.
Do you know where Ryuzo is now?
Not far. Fort Koyasan. You do not have to face him yourself.
He was my friend. I will deal with him.
Do what you must. Our forces will be ready for battle when you return.
Hello.
Yuna may want to join me for this.
I can't take everything.
What are you leaving behind?
More than you'll ever know. We'll get you new tools on the mainland.
Lord Shimura and Lord Sakai.
You're leaving.
Your uncle kept his word. Our boat sails at dawn tomorrow.
I need your help one last time. I found Ryuzo hiding in Fort Koyasan.
I can't. Please understand. I spent my life working for this. Going to bed hungry. Risking my neck so we'd have enough money to start a new life on the mainland. I can't give up now.
I'm not asking you to. Help me defeat Ryuzo, and I'll see you off myself.
This is your battle, Jin. Not mine. All I want, all we need is to start a new life.
I won't stop you then. Thank you, Yuna. For everything. I hope you find peace.
You too.
My lord. Listen to your sister, Taka. She'll take care of you.
Goodbye, Lord Sakai.
can do this alone, under cover of night. I'm coming for you, Ryuzo.
Have to leave by yourself.
Mike, you still there?
Here!
Fort Koyasu, a nest of traitors. Better scout the fort. Mongols. As if straw hats aren't bad enough.
Lord Sakai! Wait! Shh! You give us away. I won't let you do this alone. If Yuna won't come with you, then I have to.
You're not trained for this.
In Yarikawa, you said we can save our home if we stand together. I stand with the ghost.
I can't pit you against Mongols. If anything happened...
At least let me create a distraction. Draw some of them away. Even the odds for you.
No.
All right. When they chase you, ride back to camp as fast as you can.
I won't let you down.
Go. I'll make my move now.
Oh, this dumbass bitch is gonna die.
Dogs! Mongols are nothing but ugly dogs! I'll tell Lord Shimura you're here! The samurai will come for you! They'll take your heads, you cowards! Samurai!
Нэг л биш ээ. Би сонсоод байна. Тэднийг олох хэрэгтэй. Сосос байна уу?
Well done, Taka. Now get back to the camp safely. No sign of Ryuzo. He must be behind the gate.
Here, you! For lying Хануун.
Буцаад ирж мэднэ. Сэрэмжтэй бай.
Ямар ч улмаар алга.
Der Moonbeistand. Ready? Fuso, it's good to see you. You know why I've come. Yes. I made sure you'd know where to find me. The Khan wants to meet you. I'm not here to talk. You betrayed us all. We can save our home together. It doesn't have to be like this. Yes, Fuso. It does.
Really? That's all it took, huh?
Lord Sakai! Lord Sakai! Please, wake up!
Taka. How?
You were gone so long. I knew you were in trouble. I came to help, but the Mongols caught me.
Damn. We have to get free.
They're going to kill us.
Only if we let them. Try to get loose. Just need to loosen this. Taka, be brave. You must be thirsty. Hot egg. Milk from my favorite horse. The final gift to me. She broke her egg yesterday, so I fed her to my men. We do what we must, Lord Sakai. That is why you and I are both survivors.
I am samurai.
No, you are more than that. You are the ghost. Convince your people to join me, and I will give them peace.
We will never serve you.
Your uncle said the same thing. When I asked him to end this war.
He refused to be your slave.
I too have pride.
Howdy. Didn't notice you'd be streaming tonight. Didn't realize you'd be streaming tonight. Glad I noticed, though, so I could stop by. Oh, I was happy to see you, Koala. Happy to see you. Oh, how are things with the family and the boyfriend and the nice lady?
In family. And I know what it's like to live in their shadow. Why should we settle for scraps when we deserve to be legends?
He is a legend.
See? Your people will follow you. Join me and save them.
You want to divide and conquer. You did it to Ryuzo. Not us.
Oh. Your legend does not even care about you. You killed him. You can go.
Run.
Stop! Tell you that! Your friend died for you. Now I must find another. And you must choose again.
Things got more complicated. Oh no, my cousin sends me random photos of his friends at school. He goes to the high school I would have been at if I didn't move. So I recognize a lot of the people in elementary school. Oh, that's terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that. And now I'm in a group chat with some of my old friends, including my childhood crush from 2nd to 8th grade. It's a little weird. That's the one you said you might also like, isn't it? Because we don't just get over our crushes. That's not how it works.
I need my sword.
I still have crushes from back when I was in 2nd grade, and I guarantee if I saw them now, I'd still have a crush. Oh, different person? Alright, fair enough. Do 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 do.
Kill them all.
Ready! Attack! Kill him! Show mercy! Hurry and fight him! I'll take those bastard traitors! You deserve death!
Really?
This is for Taka! No mercy!
Damn it. A boy, and then we were just talking and catching up. Talking about how crazy and coincidence it was, and we each sent just a photo of how we look now. Because, yeah, he said it. Said to rate him on a scale from 1 to 10. And I felt I should be honest. And, man, he had a glow up, so I was honest. So, yeah, even more complicated. Being a teen is really stupid. I need to stop this. Take it from a guy who never stopped being a teen. It never gets easier. Well, that's not entirely true. Once you actually get married and are in a fully committed, legally binding relationship, it does get actually a lot easier. But, that being said, you also have to be very cautious with who you do it with. Here's how I see it. You fall in love with somebody. You get in a relationship with them, right? For a number of years. I would say minimum 1 year. Well, no, minimum 2 years, I should say. Minimum 2 years that you're with them. And if you're still happy with them 100% and don't have any real issues with that, then you move in with them. You live with them for 1 year. At least 1 year. And then, only then, do you start thinking about marriage and you propose. And then if after that, and then after you propose, they say yes, you're going to spend at least a year planning the wedding. And by that point, you will have been with them 4 years. That is plenty of time to know whether or not you're with the right person. Yeah, that's a good plan. I think that's a good plan. You should do that. But by that point, you will have known the person for 4 years, and you are 4 years sure that you want to be with that person. And 4 years sure that it will not go awry anytime soon or anywhere in this foreseeable future. And then you don't aim to impress anyone. You don't care. You've already laid out how you are and who you are as a person with the other person. They understand everything you are, your faults, your strengths, everything. As there's not a goddamn thing you ever have to worry about again. Being attractive to other people. Saying the right thing. You have someone who understands you on a primal level. And that is what my wife is. But you have a long ways to go before you get to that point. And I think if you decide to get married, you'll be a very happy person. Once you find the right person, that is. And I don't think that this guy's the right person. But nobody ever follows my advice. And there's a lot of divorce out there. And I'm just saying. They're always like, oh, 4 years is too long to wait. No, it's not. Not for eternal fucking matrimony. Which guy are we talking about? The guy that you're trying to break up with? I'm saying, yeah, he's not the right man for you. It does, it's so funny that you say that, because for someone your age, you would say that that's way too long. Like, that is, for someone like you, 1 year seems a lot longer to you than it would to me, because the older you get, the less time a year seems to take.
What's he waiting for? No mercy! What was that? Show me.
Had to be him.
Kill him quick. You deserve death. Bastard traitors! Get him from the back! This is for Taka! Your head is marked! Traitors.
Time seems longer, yes, but I'm young. Talking about lifetime of commitment. 4 years is very short. I was with my boyfriend officially since November. We expressed mutual feelings a year prior. It's been almost 2 years. I was with my first girlfriend for 4 years, and every single person that I told that to was like, wow, that's a long time. No, to me it wasn't. So you might be maturing kind of like I was. Ugh. But you'll find somebody. I have absolutely no doubts you will. Like, I don't even know what you look like, and I just know that you have a beautiful soul, so you will find somebody. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. But you do have to work at it. Do not misunderstand me. You have to work at it. It is work. Getting a relationship, finding a relationship is work. Building a relationship is work. I think you already know that, though. You're not really scared about being alone. That's good. You shouldn't be scared about being alone, because being alone is its own treat. Being alone is also a really great time, because you can do whatever you want. You can get whatever you want. You can buy whatever you want. You can have a cat. You can spend money on frivolous things. You don't have to be beholden to somebody. There are great advantages to being alone. So really, find someone if you want to. Try to. And if you don't, you'd be a lot happier being alone than being with the wrong person. Well, it sounds like you currently are in a relationship, though. And it sounds like you need to get out of it. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And I think you need to get out of it. I think that that is something that you have already become well aware of, though. Oh, shoot, that was her brother that died.
Jin,
Mina,
I just saw the Khan ride out to Druzo. Where's Taka? I know he's here. He left a message saying he'd followed you. Where is he? No. No! No! No!
Mina, wait!
Taka!
You don't
He
want to
wasn't
see.
supposed to be here. Why didn't he listen?
You don't want to see your brother like that.
He tried to make you proud.
wanted to be like the ghost. You shouldn't have made him come!
I tried to stop him. But he wanted to help.
That's Taka.
We should go.
I'm not leaving him.
Well then, sounds like they have chosen death. As far as myself and my parents are concerned, I'm not in a relationship. He's completely ignored me for months. He acts the same way last time he got with a different girl. He's being distant again. He could be cheating on you for all you know. But it's best not to make assumptions. It's just break up with him, call it off. That's all it is. Simple as that. Damn dog. Really? Oh my god. Okay, I can't fucking see. He dated a different girl just before we started dating, but we were kissing and stuff, and then he decided to get with another girl at the same time. Oh my god. I'm not planning on jumping straight into a relationship, though, but I can start growing better friendships with other people without feeling guilty now. That is a good idea. I think you are very mature, honestly. I think you are making all the right calls. Okay, enough.
That's the last of them. The Star Hats have finished.
I'm gonna howl and scream at Busch Gardens next week with my cousin.
Still
Oh, that's
alive.
great.
With the Khan.
There's nothing more we can do here.
I need to bury my brother.
I'll help you.
I knew that guy was gonna die the moment he started sticking his nose in the business of the ghost.
I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I swore I'd give him a good life. Keep him safe. This isn't your fault. It's mine.
No. It was the Khan. Rizzo. Every Mongol on this island. Help me kill them all. Help me avenge Taka.
There's no reason to leave anymore. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Except stay. And fight.
You should go to my uncle's camp and get some rest. I'll meet you there.
Was Taka brave? At the end?
God, he was so brave.
He was always brave.
Good for you, Koala. Good for you. This is such a good game. Busch Gardens, huh? I prefer Universal Studios. What's this game about? Okay, so this is actually about a historically accurate period in Japanese history. So there's this part of Japan history where they were invaded by the Mongol Empire. The Mongol Empire was somewhere in present-day China. And they decided that they're going to take over Japan. The Japanese, all the different prefectures of Japan came together with all their samurai and said, fuck yourself. And they were going to go and fight them, and they did a lot. Never been to Universal. I have a pass for Busch Gardens. Okay, that's good. They not only fought them off, they didn't even have to fight them off for very long. They did. They don't get me wrong. They were fighting them off. But they as they were fighting, it's so funny because this part of the game kind of refers to what happens afterwards, but there's like a monastery of monks, and they're like, we are praying so much for this to happen. We're hoping that a storm comes and takes away the Mongols, because they arrived by boat. And we hope a storm comes and destroys their fleet or something like that. It's so funny because the Mongols, the invaders, actually did die in a typhoon. And then they tried coming again, and they died a second time in a completely separate typhoon. And then they just gave up. It's no it's a funny story. It's no entire first world country military level engagement losing to a bunch of fucking vicious ostriches funny like it happened to like what happened to Australia, but it's still pretty funny. The 21st night of September. Do I remember the 21st night of September? That would be tonight, right? Oh, the song? No, I don't know that one. I do know Wake Me Up When September Ends, because that came out when I was around your age. Wake me up. Don't tell me you've never heard the song before. I don't think so, no. When September ends, like my father's come to pass, 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. I wish I had $10 to play Minecraft, but I can't play Minecraft right now anyway. Oof. Sorry to hear that. We don't plan on ending the channel anytime in the foreseeable future, but it will happen. But I will see to it that we will get that Minecraft stream out of the way before we do. Oh, fuck, bear. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Ugh. You see that? He came at me with a gun. He had a gun. Oh. Oh my goodness. How's my journal doing? The Fate of Tsushima. But this, I believe... Hang on, let me look this up. I don't know if this is true. But I believe it is. This guy who I'm playing as might be a figure in historical Japanese. Was the Shimura clan real? Okay, there is no Japanese samurai clan by the name of Shimura in Japan, suggesting that the feudal lord is made up out of whole cloth. What? The Sakai clan, sorry. Okay, Jin Sakai is a fictional character created by Sucker Punch and is not a real historical figure, nor is the main antagonist and the Mongol. Okay, so these characters are not real, but these events really are. Can't wait till I'm an adult and I can make my own rules and live my own life. Yes, I know there are still rules like laws and regulations. You don't have to... Listen, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know. Listen, I didn't have it as hard as you do. I really didn't. I had restrictions, but that was only if I was bad.
I'm Lord Sakai. You must be our reinforcements.
That is correct.
Your parents have a very twisted definition of what's wrong and what's right.
Sadamane Oga, bannerman to the Shogun.
Welcome to Tsushima.
Thank you, Lord Sakai. The Shogun dispatched us the moment we received your message. Your uncle just issued the order. We're to ride to battle, defeat the Khan, and reclaim Castle Shimura from the Mongol invaders.
Excellent. Rally your men. I need to check on someone first.
I'll wait for you by the northern gate. Then we'll ride to meet your uncle together.
Now you got me thinking about Wake Me Up When September Ends. Wake me up when September ends. My wife can relate to that song. Whenever I say I can't wait till I can make my own rules, and adults always say, you still have to follow the rules. You don't have it that bad. It's basic rules teaching you not to be a dick. Yeah. See, the difference is most kids don't have it that bad. You do. You're the exception, not the rule. You actually have it bad. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You actually... Jamie agrees with me. I'm not just alone in this. Every single person who's heard your story knows that you have it bad. Every other kid who's come in here into our stream complaining, oh, my parents are bad, my parents are stupid. We're like, well, to be fair, you're stupid as well. But not you. You actually have it genuinely bad. You should search up the song, Wake Me Up When September Ends. So, yes, you do have it that bad. And yes, I can completely understand your inability to wait until you can make your own rules. Every kid says that, but only for you will it actually make a huge difference. The other September, I'm not looking for new music. I'm set in my ways. I'm all set with my ancient grandpa music from all the way back in the ancient era of 2006. Oh my god, I just realized. 2006 to me, 2006 to you, is like what 1982 was to me. Oh my god. Oh, cringe. Cringe. The sheer level of cringe.
I didn't know you returned.
Welcome back, Lord Sakai.
Sensei, I see you've met our reinforcements.
Shogun's bannermen are elite warriors, but even they would benefit from archery practice.
And the peasants?
Impressive. In raw talent, if not in skill.
High praise coming from you.
Yarikawa used to be the backbone of our island. We could send the Mongols running for their boats. With a month of heavy training.
You have 1 hour.
Then you should stop distracting me.
Dick.
Tighten the dowels! Every last one!
I see you're hard at work.
Someone's got to make sure the battering ram's ready for battle. This thing falls apart. There's no way we're breaking into your uncle's castle.
If only we'd had one to breach Azumo Bay.
You didn't like hiding in my car?
I didn't like reeking of sake.
You not told me about Taka. He's a braver bastard than I ever was.
If Taka were here, I'm sure he'd disagree.
Well, I'll try not to let him down.
Wow. Genuine emotion. I got in trouble for being on my phone playing music because I was sitting on the couch instead of standing at the kitchen island. I was in the same room, just feet away from the kitchen island. So what were you expected to do?
Do you think it's true? I believe he can cut Mongol leaders' throats. But that he drops out of the sky to kill them? No. The ghost can fly. No one can fly. Not even the Mongols. How else do you explain it? Koji swears he saw it. Dropped right out of the sky, killed him, and then vanished. Maybe he's just very, very fast. The ghost can fly. All right. The ghost can fly. They took Goryeo.
Nope. Can't fly. Like my father's come to pass.
Lord Sakai.
20 years has gone so fast.
Norio, busy training our new recruits?
Not quite, my lord. I just finished leading them in meditation. Samurai, the people of Yarikawa, every spirit needs a moment of quiet before battle. To accept the impermanence of life and the possibility of death.
Wise words. Will you meditate with me?
It would be my honor.
Thank you, Norio.
May the Buddha watch over you, Lord Sakai.
All of them wiped out, except for Lord Adachi's wife.
Lady Masako. Not someone you want to cross.
Someone did, though, and it wasn't Mongols.
I showed them what I was doing. I wasn't hiding anything, and I was very clear what I was doing. Even tilted the phone so they could see. So what you're saying is that they wanted you to stand at the kitchen island. That's all you were. That's all you got in trouble for, is not being positioned in the right part of the room. That's it? Were you not supposed to be eating dinner, preparing food, anything like that?
I hope they've prepared themselves for death.
He's already started.
Because if that's not the case, then yeah, no, that was stupid.
Those two will carve a bloody path from one end of
You're supposed to be having a family activity.
The Chinese weren't enough for them. They had to fight each other too.
They say the Khan even battled his own brother for power. Imprisoned him for years. Poisoned him.
It's time, you know. The samurai are here. Everyone's preparing for battle. Did you get some rest?
I couldn't.
I'm sorry. Taka should be here.
He believed in you. No, so do the people of Yarikawa. Because you stood up for them when no one else would. They're risking their lives for the coast.
I will give my life for the people of Tsushima. And for you.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Take care, you know. I need to meet Lord Oga.
I'll see you on the battlefield.
Let's see. No dinner. All my went on a 2-mile walk. Did yard work. Did 1 week's worth of schoolwork. And what more do they want? Okay. Here's the deal. I did everything they asked for and more. And that's all great. And I think that you are justified in complaining. However, if the rule was that you need to play your phone at the kitchen island, then you need to play your phone at the kitchen island. Just because you did a bunch of work doesn't give you an exception to the rule. If that is indeed what the rule was. If it wasn't already a pre-established rule, then yeah, that's bullshit.
Trade is difficult in these times, my lord. Some of these may be new to you.
I wasn't playing on it. I was setting a timer like they asked to do when I play video games. Yeah, no, I don't care what you were doing with it, but you were on your phone, is my point. If the rule is you can't be on your phone unless you're at the kitchen island, then you got to be at the kitchen island. That's it. I am a very black and white person, and if you're violating a rule, people are well within their rights to make corrective action. Okay, see, that's reasonable. That's true. Okay. That's fine. And I'm not saying you don't have the right to complain. Because, yeah, it is a little bit strict, I will admit. But if that's the rule, then that's the rule. If you want to plead your case that shouldn't be the rule, you should do that first before complaining that why aren't they letting me break the rule? You should bring that to them first, you know. You'll just, I know, I can see what's going to happen when you grow up. You're just going to be like an office worker, and you're just going to be like every other office worker, and you're just going to complain like, this place fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Everything around here fucking sucks. They do everything bad. Everything's horrible. All the fucking rules here are stupid. And you're just going to be, every other fucking employee is going to be agreeing with you, including the boss, most likely, and they're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. I have to have a talk with my supervisor tomorrow, or on Monday, and can't wait to hear what bullshit flies out of his mouth. Like a bartender? Okay. I could see that. Alright, maybe one more mission. Oh, I gotta go to the trapper. Get me some arrows, cause bitch, I am. Oh, can a ninja get a arrow? Ooh, ain't capacity upgrades. Sweet.
I'm sorry. I need more for that. Only the best for you.
Where's the arrow? Oh, here we go.
Worthy of a samurai. An excellent choice. Worthy of a samurai.
Imagine he watches your streams, though. Who? Oh, my boss. He does know where my other channel is, but he doesn't know about this channel. There would be a way for him to know about it, but I doubt he'd put that much effort into investigating, so. Like, he's a great person, but as a boss, he's basically involved in this infrastructure of bullshit. I have to explain to him why no work got done before noon, or at least it didn't appear to be getting done. See, there's a bunch of work I have to do, but it's a multi-step process. First, you got to analyze the work item and see if it needs more work to be done afterwards. So what I do is I leave a note for myself and then move on to the next one. I don't do the second part of the work for that work item. So I leave a note, leave a note, leave a note, leave a note, swing back around and do them all at once for the second part. But it only gets recorded in the table that it got done when you mark it complete. And you only mark it complete once you do the second step. So, and he's like, why this whole week you didn't get any work done before noon? I'm like, well, this is why. He's like, but it's a whole week though. I'm like, no, I do my work consistently the same way. What, I want to tell him, what is your concern? I'm concerned you're not doing your work. Well, if you don't like the way I'm doing it, then I can do it a different way. Okay? If you would, he told me, and I'm telling you, he goes, please pay less attention to your phone during the meetings, and you would have known to do the work in the correct order. I didn't bring my phone to the meeting. I wasn't looking at my phone because I didn't have my phone. But thank you for assuming that you had to blame something, so it must be the phone. The green apple scented dish soap smells like bad decisions. I stayed up for 36 hours after not eating lunch or dinner, then chugging 2 cans of double shot espresso and making no glue slime. Oh my god.
May your hunts be successful. I'm happy to offer my services.
Superior Galactic Marima. Oh my god. 11. Jesus Christ.
Would you like to see what I have?
Superior Galactic Grandma, after chugging a quart of milk, eating a block of cheese, and smoking a pack of cigarettes. That's disgusting. That's what it is. I'm thinking about playing Smash Brothers.
Lord Oga, where's my uncle?
Waiting for you atop the hill. Clan Oga would be honored to escort you to his post.
I'm glad for the company.
Ooh. I don't know. Alright, fine.
We'd better not keep the Khan waiting.
Splendid. You're to be commended, Lord Sakai.
I thought Bill said balls, and I was like, why are you asking people that ask about their balls?
You, your uncle, then recruit the Yarikawa outcasts.
They may not be trained warriors, but I trust them with my life.
Then I will do the same. Is it true the people have a name for you? Ghost.
They needed something to believe in after the samurai were defeated.
Now the samurai are back. It's time we put these folktales to bed and re-establish the Shogun's law.
It's time we save this island, and the people who call it home. Politics can wait until the Khan is dead.
Of course, Lord Sakai. Lord Shimura, your nephew has arrived.
Jin, up here. You have done well, Jin. We now have everyone we need to reclaim my castle.
I dealt with the Straw Hats, but Ryuzo escaped with the Khan. They wanted me to betray you.
You spoke to the Khan?
I was captured.
If I'd known, I would have marched my entire army to save you.
Yuna helped me escape. But her brother, he died with honor.
The Khan will pay for his sacrifice. And for all you've endured. Jin, the Shogun formally supports my decision to adopt you. When our island is saved, you will be heir to Clan Shimura. Not as a ghost, but as a samurai.
I won't disappoint you, Uncle.
Today we ride into battle as Sakai and Shimura. Tomorrow we celebrate victory as father and son.
Samurai pride themselves on their honor code. But it also makes them rigid, predictable, easy to break. Ghost has no limits. This makes him dangerous.
This is our moment, Jin. The fate of our island hangs on this battle.
We will take the Khan's head. Together.
And personally deliver it to the Shogun.
Warriors of Tsushima! Today we defeat Khotun Khan! Retake Castle Shimura! And drive the Mongols from our home! Follow Lord Shimura to victory!
I just want to point something out. I don't know how much longer I can stay awake. I think I'm going to go. Good luck with the stream, and thanks for the advice. Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Thank you so much for sticking around.
Kill them all!
Don't back down. Fight!
This is for my son!
For Tsushima! Push through!
He's blowing me up. All right, let's do this.
This is for my brother.
Everyone to the gate! Push through!
Oh shit.
Forward! Show the Mongols we will not be denied! Archers! Move to higher ground! Strike them down!
Keep swinging, Mario.
Clear the way ahead! Warriors, break through that gate!
Launch them, or they'll pin us down!
Kill them all!
Bring them to their ancestors.
Damn. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Back for a little bit, then I got a game with Atomic and another homie. Okay, so I asked you before or after you left, I guess. You still planning on getting the complete set of every N64 game? Because it sounds to me like all you're doing is buying records. Oh, shit. Really? Bullshit. Yes, and I never had a set date in mind for that. You know, it's just be done in my lifetime. Are you still planning on sending me a complete copy of Mystical Ninja for the N64, starring Gaimon?
March them, or they'll pin us down!
Kill them all!
Whoops, that was my teammate. That dude wants $1,400 or best offer. Fuck off, not worth it. Not worth it, bro. I'm telling you, it's not fucking worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's 100% not worth it. I could have paid off most of my college tuition with that payment.
Can't keep going!
My life is yours.
That's just the sealed copy. Normal complete and box copies are 120 to 450. Okay, that's more reasonable. Something like that. I'd pay 120 bucks for a complete and box copy for Mystical Ninja. I'm not interested in spending $120 for it, but it would be reasonable if I was. But if I was to get a complete in-box copy of anything for N64, it would have to be that game because it means so much to me. If you watch that 45-minute video I made about my collection, it becomes very apparent why that game means so much to me. It's actually very symbolic and iconic of what gaming means to me. I laid down $434 for one vinyl record. That's 2 songs, of which is 1 hour. Jeez. Oh, I spent... There's not too many more times I outdid that. I spent $500 on a single Xbox game that I played one time with a bunch of peripherals to go with it. Beat that. Okay, Dick. Where are you? Nope, you're dead.
Scout the path ahead. We don't want any surprises.
I've never even played the record because the listing said it was unplayed. Fucking checkmate. Mine wasn't sealed. Mine wasn't sealed, and I paid $500 for it, and there was a piece missing. Also, that shit made me... it actually really hurt my back trying to use it. It was that... It's a game that simulates being inside a mech, like a giant robot, and using it in warfare. So they give you all this stuff to put on a table, these switches, these flips, these mechanisms, these joysticks, these buttons, everything. Mine has a real weed leaf pressed into the vinyl. Oh, that's funny. I actually think that's funny.
There's a path to peace. We'll find it.
Okay, what am I doing? Scout ahead of your army.
Run home, Japanese dogs! This gate will not open for you! Run, cowards!
Chin! What are you doing? Clearing the way.
Not like that. Never like that. Face them as a warrior with honor, not a monster.
It's all they understand.
Terror is not the weapon of a samurai.
That tower. They'll block our advance.
This is your chance, Lord Sakai. Destroy their weapon with honor. I will hold the line and draw their fire.
I'm coming with you.
Stay close.
Hold your position. Hold Sakai. Take your water.
To the top.
The weapon is ours! Push forward!
Aim at the Mongols. Clear a path. Kill them all!
You'll send me a photo. Some stamps of the songs on the back of the sleeve. My parents couldn't believe their ears until I told them that other listings were between $650 and $1,000. I believe it. Oh, he's on my team.
I see them.
It's weird too. All they did was work to make this pressing only put 3 vinyls for sale in one certain store location, only one person in-person purchase, and just put them in their these shitty circular clear sleeves that displayed the record. The jacket I have was custom made by the seller I brought it from. Oh, that's cool.
No mercy for the Mongols!
We're clear! Move forward! Revolt! Push through! We must reach the bridge! Everyone to the bridge! Tsushima! Tsushima! Drive them back to the sea! Kill them all! The enemy's retreating! Push forward! All that remains is to take the bridge, and then to keep beyond it.
I think about it near every damn day. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear you still have goals. Some of those games are going to be impossible, though, I tell you.
Yuna! We need your bow!
Right behind you!
Look! The bridge! They're falling back!
The Khan wouldn't give up like this. Something's wrong.
Open fire!
They're pulling explosives!
Shoot the horses! Shoot them!
Those poor souls.
They sent them to die. For nothing.
We must honor their sacrifice.
Gather our best soldiers. We will repair the bridge and attack at dawn.
No. We've lost too many.
If you had listened to me...
Enough!
There is another way.
That was an awesome tale. Okay, the Nest collection is absolutely going to wreck you.
The Mongols are on the defensive. We will strike before they regroup and end this war tomorrow.
You sent our men to die.
They are soldiers.
Their blood is on our hands. I can find a way past the bridge. Poison the enemy.
An act of terror.
I'm trying to save our people.
By teaching them to fear us. If you continue down this path, you will be no better than the Mongols. I trained you to fight with honor.
Honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer.
You were ruled by your emotion.
I sacrificed everything I knew to save our people. I gave them hope. You did nothing. No. We're finished.
Just gotta take it as it comes. Oh, you want to visit all 50 U.S. states? All right, that's pretty cool. See the Northern Lights? Oh, that's a really cool goal. Okay. Because by that time, I can call myself an old-ass man because you're officially old once you've turned 65. Oh, is that the rule? I once got my hand read. And when someone determined how old I was going to live to be, they said, looks like you're going to live to be 66. I said, and I told this to Jamie, I go, you know, I don't believe in that crap. Like, obviously, it's not true. Even if palm reading was real, which it's not, but if it was, like, it was done by a child who was, like, I was a kid at the time. It was done by, like, a child who was, like, I don't know, 14 or 15 or whatever. You know, I was in middle school. So, even if palm reading were real, it was done by an amateur. And so I said, Jamie, even though I don't believe it, there is some nagging feeling in the back of my head that's like, but what if you do die at 66? He goes, it's fine. I can make sure it doesn't happen. I'm like, what? What are you going to do? And he goes, listen, if it makes you feel any better, I will make sure it doesn't happen. How are you going to do that? He goes, I'll just kill you at 65.
I have no way to strengthen your armor.
Strengthen?
I'll see you again.
I'm proud to have a true warrior.
Lord Sakai.
Alright, I think it's just about time for bed. I'm feeling very accomplished. Jamie's mama thinks her baby can do no wrong. You know, you're not entirely wrong, but why do you think that? She will force the police to believe it too. What the fuck? Jamie's upbringing, it wasn't spoiled, but it was done in a way where she was very light on him on the discipline. Very, very light. But to his credit, he turned out pretty well adjusted. because I used to ask you for childhood stories all the time in VCS back in those days when you were a thing with me and Nathan, and you, by the way, talked about him and her, and he was always making trouble. And she just did not yell at him or ground him for dick. No, she did not. The only time he got into trouble was when he stabbed that girl. And it wasn't even by his mother, it was by the school. It's true. He never got grounded for shit. His father was a lot more strict, so he would tell him, okay, you can't do these things now. And he would throw the biggest fucking fit. Not like child and target fit. More like, wow, this is uncomfortable for me to be here. I think I should leave fit. Like, I remember being there when he said, his dad said, like, he's got to go in the pool or something like that. And he's like, he just took his leg. He was laying on his bed like this, and he had a wall behind his bed like this. And he just kicked the wall like boom, 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 like that, just to show his displeasure while they weren't in the room. I was like, oh my God. Like, I did things too, but I wasn't doing them in front of my company, my guests. God, I got in trouble for the stupidest things. One time, I was so mad, I took a pair of scissors, and they weren't particularly sharp. They were metal, and they did have an edge to them, but it was one of those cheap metal scissors you'd see at school. Like, the top isn't a point, it's rounded, but the blades, they are sharp enough where they can cut paper, but you'd have to work at them to cut people. And I threw it by the loop, and it flung across the room like a ninja star, and it stuck in the fucking wall. I was like, damn, how'd I do that? And I tried like 6 more times, and I couldn't do it again. Oh, you missed a story. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I like threw a drumstick once, and it stuck on the wall. Crazy. Okay, Mike, you're going to get to hear a story that you missed during one of our recent streams. And I remembered this, and this is a juicy one. I like this one. Okay, so when Jamie and I were younger, he came to visit my house. And I had this fly in my room, and I didn't really bother killing it or getting rid of it. I just let it do its thing. He was just flying near the window or whatever. Sometimes he'd leave the window to go fly somewhere else, but eventually he'd always go back to the window. And so, Jamie, being the bugophobe he is, he gets... Let me get my weed. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were going to leave. Okay, I'll wait. This is going to be good. Oh no, go on. I'm sitting outside. Just had to go a few steps over. Okay. So being the bugophobe he is, he's eyeing this bug, and his eyes won't leave the bug. And he's like, David, can you get rid of that fly? I'm like, the fly? And I just came up with this story completely on the spot. I go, the fly? Oh no, that's my pet. And he goes, David, you can't have a pet fly. And I go, what, are you kidding? Any animal can be a pet. It's like, okay, but that's not your pet. I'm like, no, it is. And he's like, yeah, sure it is. I'm like, I'll prove it. He goes, prove it. All right, I'll prove it. I swear to God, this really happened. I got up and I go, come here, Roger. Come on, you're bothering Jamie. Come here. And I held my finger out like this. I held it out like this. And I swear to fucking God, and all that is fucking holy, that fly came from the other side of the room, all the way, and landed on my finger. And then I put him on the window. And I said, there, he's out of your way. And I sat down, and Jamie just fucking went silent. And he goes, you know, I thought you were bullshitting me, but you were 100% telling me the truth. I cannot believe that you have a pet fly. I'm like, yeah, his name is Roger. I fucking lied my ass off to him about this. I was like, I can't believe the fly came to me. I can't believe the fly came to me. And I never fucking told him until recently. I never told him till like literally a few streams ago. Yeah, hey Jamie, by the way, that fly wasn't my pet. He goes, I don't remember this. Okay. He goes, how the fuck did you do that? I told you he's my pet. Okay, I remember back when I was in school, 1st to 3rd grade, there were books we read about a boy who had a pet fly. I cannot believe. Just in that moment, I was like, come here, Roger. Come on, you're bothering Jamie. Fucking landed on my finger, gave him to the window. That was it. It was the biggest fucking coincidence. Oh, it was a good ass story. He's just staring at me in absolute disbelief. He 100% believed me at this point. Let's see. A pet fly. A pet for a fly guy. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, there really is weed in there. That's interesting. He's pretty fly for a fly guy. Oh. Alright. Oh. Well, it's been real. But I'm going to catch some Z's. I might stream some more tomorrow. So I will see you around, my good friend. I will see you around.